Hello and welcome to another Modern Toy Fair review. Today I am taking a look at the Sentinel Peter B Parker from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Took a long time to get this. We actually got restocks of the Miles Morales figure before this shipped, but I'm super excited to finally be taking a look at it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the figure, if you're getting it, if you're still trying to find one, if you're waiting for your pre-order still, let me know. And as always, please make sure to like and subscribe and go follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair, and check out Wednesday night only figs over on twitch.tv/Modern Toy Fair to see what toys we've been buying. But that's enough chitter chatter, let's go ahead and get at her. Alright, let's start with how he turned out. So, first thing with the head, and it goes throughout the entire suit, but you can see the lines for the webs are all actually sculpted through. They've got that, it's got that silver, so it looks a little bit like the Sam Raimi costume, and it goes down all the way to the spider where it kind of disappears, and down the arms, and throughout the abdomen. He does have a little bit of a gut there, because Peter B kind of let himself go. Other than that, like I said, it goes all the way down the arms to the hands. They really did do a great job with the sculpt, and both the red and the blue has this like different textures to it, so it kind of stands out as you go down the legs and then get to the boots. You can see that got a little bit of a space there before you get to the webbing, and then it goes down to the toes. And then the back, it goes across the shoulders. Then you have the red spider logo on the back. And then you've got more of the blue, and then the back of the belt. And then the back of the legs do have this little divot for the articulation, which works because it's a cartoon. So luckily, it doesn't look too weird. Alright, on to articulation. So you do have the ball joint in the neck and in the head. So you get tons of forward and backward motion, plus all the rotation. It's great side to side. It really does get a lot of different direction there. Arms go all the way out, all the way around. You do have a ball in there, so no butterfly joint, but you still can kind of get some pivot in different directions. And then it does have a little bit of a bicep swivel, and of course the double jointed elbows. And then you do have the peg at the wrist, twists all the way around, goes forward and back. You can get all sorts of different directions out of that. The abdomen, it popped off there, which we'll get to that as well. So you do have some forward and back, side to side, because you do have both the ab crunch and the waist crunch in there. The legs go out 90, go forward, back, and then double joint knee. No pivot really at the hip, but you can still get some rotation in there. So you can see right there. And then ankles forward, back, side to side. And you get the little toe crunch there as well. So you can get him in literally any pose you want for a Spider-Man figure. Like, he's probably the most posable Spider-Man figure I've ever had. But that's not all. You also get some interchangeable parts here, because this is not only the Peter B Parker, this is also the Chris Pine Peter Parker. So if you pop off the legs and the waist, and you go and you can get the extra pieces. So there is the hip replacement for that. And then the thinner torso, which getting this put together on camera is a lot harder than I expected. So you just got to get it just right. There we go. And you can see already just the thinness compared to the original body. And you pop on the top of the torso here of the chest piece, and now you've got the Spider-Man from the beginning of the movie, the one who unfortunately dies. Moving on to accessories, I want to start with the gargoyle here from the deluxe version. So you've got all of this like kind of rock texture throughout the entire thing. You've got all the sculpt making that kind of lion head design. You've got all the lines through there. The back has a little hole. Looks like you'd probably hang it from a wall. And then the same on the other side to match. Then you do have some alternate heads. This is the first unmasked head. Got the 5 o'clock shadow, all the hair. This is the second one. Again, they did a great job with the design on it. And then you can add the glasses to get the full effect. And of course, you get that Chris Pine Peter Parker head with the blonde hair and no 5 o'clock shadow, which looks great. And then there's the alternate spider head, which has the big, wide, oh shit eyes. followed by the hands with the web hands, then the wall crawling hands with those kind of crinkled fingers. Then you do get the flip hands, and of course the little mug holding hand, and the ungloved hand for the typing on the computer, or I guess playing piano. You do get a bunch of these little newspapers from to read, but you have to cut them out of the instruction manual, which is fun. And then you have the 3-web effect and the single web effect, followed by, last but not least, the stand to hold him up if you don't want to pose him on the gargoyle. On to a quick size comparison. Here he is with the Mafex Spidey, and then the Miles Morales, and then Mafex Batman, and the Super 7 Raphael. Let's get them out of here. Get Spidey out of here. Here he is with Marvel Legends Jon Favreau, and then the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Armadillo. Obviously, Armadillo's skill's great because he's so massive. Marvel Legends Jon Favreau, a little bit too big to scale with him, so unfortunately they don't do well with Marvel Legends. And last but not least, we have the massive box here, Peter B Parker up top. We got the picture of Spider-Man logo. On the side, we got more pictures of the figure. Opposite side, we got some other pictures of him swinging around. Top just has the Inner Spider-Verse logo. Bottom has all the barcode and don't choke on this information. And the back has him hanging upside down with his coffee mug. Okay, so overall, absolutely love this figure. They really did a great job of capturing the likeness. It feels like he's just jumping out of the movie screen. The only real thing I didn't like is I don't like the fact that the webs are attached to the thwipping hands, or if they were going to do that, give me a separate set of thwipping hands that aren't attached just so I have, options. Other than that, though, I love this figure. I know a few people, this is like their definitive Spider-Man. I don't know if I can go that far just because the proportions, due to it being from that specific movie, aren't quite the normal. They're a little stretched and cartoony, which is great for this figure, but not going to be my definitive Spider-Man figure for sure. But make sure to let me know in the comments below if, anything in this review tipped you one way or another over the fence, what your thoughts and feelings are. Also, please make sure to like and subscribe. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Really helps us out here in the channel. Also, hit us up, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, @ModernToyFair, and check out Wednesday Night Only Figs over on twitch.tv/ModernToyFair, where me, Jamar, and Nate will go over our weekly purchases and kind of just chit-chat with everybody who shows up. But that's going to wrap up this review, so hopefully we will see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.